Hi all, in this session we are going to study about the liquefied petroleum gases form of a chemical, and how to use the LPG properly, uh, how the LPG should be installed, and how to maintain it, and how to carry out the regulatory maintenance procedures. All these things we are going to study here. LPG is very famously known. It is used for cooking gas. Usually, all the households or hotels, so these are going to use the LPG for a cooking purpose. And LPG based cooking ovens are generally used in all the homes and hotels. LPG is the gaseous form of petroleum gas. Usually, it is a hazardous chemical gas, and it is a flammable liquefied petroleum gas. That means whatever the chemical gas is there, that is liquefied in a particular container, and it is used for a cooking purpose, or it may be used for different applications in mechanical industries. It may be used for some welding purpose. It may be used for some heating the materials. All these things used with the help of a LPG gas. What are the different types of hazards we come across? That means it is having the flammable property. It is asphyxiant, very having high chemical thermal properties which will affect the human health, and it can freeze tissue on a contact. It will freeze the tissue or skin, and exposure limits butane 800 parts per million, and propane 1000 parts per million. Usually the liquid petroleum gas is having the chemicals such as butane and propane. And container markings. What are the markings that are available in the LPG gas? That means marking to identify complaints, and the name and address of the supplier or containers should be properly written on the LPG gas, and water capacity of the container, and designed pressure in PSCIG. So all these properties should be mentioned on the LPG gas cylinder. Along with those, wording should be there, and a tear weight, and markings indicating a maximum fill level, and how much quantity um, storage space is there, and what is the maximum capacity of a particular cylinder. All those things should be mentioned properly. The outside surface area in square feet, whatever the LPG installation area is there, so proper air ventilated system should be available. Otherwise, in case of leakage, it will cause fire accidents. How to handle and store it? One is odorization. We know that along with the LPG, methyl percaptan is used as a smelling agent. In case of any leakage in the gas pipes, we will immediately come to know that there is a leakage in the gas. So LPG is odorless, but that smelling agent called methyl percaptan is added along with that in order to get the leakage smelling essence. For that purpose, we are going to add some smelling agent. So odorization should be given for detecting the leakage. And how to store them through the containers or equipments or systems. They must be DOT approved. And welding procedures for containers. What are the containers we are going to use, like gas cylinders or gas storage tanks are there, that should be welded properly without any small leakage. Any small leakage will cause huge accidents, so that's why the proper welding procedure should be followed. And location of containers and regulation equipment. The containers and first stage equipment must be located outside the building. And second thing, location of containers with respect to nearest important building. That means whatever the container, if you take any hotels, big hotels, usually they are having a very big section kitchens, where the requirement of the gas cylinders are huge. Usually they will be using some 50, 100 or 200 cylinders together, all together. So for that purpose, all the cylinders should not be kept inside the kitchen section. So that's why some safety outside storage room should be available, so that the connections will be given from the outside. If any leakage is there, so that will be exposed to the open atmosphere or open air. At that time, it will not cause any much accident. But suppose if any leakage happened in the kitchen section, that will immediately catch the fire, and there will be huge explosion of cylinders that will cause human lives, and it will cause property damage. So many things will happen due to the gas leakages. Usually in newspapers or news, we came across some accident had happened due to the leakage of gas cylinders. Some persons died in a home, and the entire home has collapsed due to the blast. So the severity of the one cylinder blast will be equivalent to the two storage building collapse. That means that will be the severity in case of blast or explosion of a cylinder. So very dangerous, and uh, very useful chemical, liquid petroleum gas, but along with that, it is very dangerous too if we don't follow the safety rules and regulations. That's why the containers or first stage equipment must be located outside the building in order to avoid the accidents. And the location of containers with respect to the nearest important buildings, and whatever the important buildings are there, depending upon the location, we have to take care of the safety rules and regulations of the containers, and we have to store them properly. Containers installed for use cannot be stacked. That means side by side we cannot arrange the cylinders. There should be suitable space should be maintained. Ignition materials within a 10 feet of the container must be removed. Ignitable materials or a fire source should be removed from a storage area, and minimum separation distance should be maintained. And we have to use the dikes, diversion curbs, grading to prevent the accumulation of flammable liquids. LPG containers cannot be located in diked areas or flammable liquid tanks. And valves, fittings, accessories connected directly to container must be rated to a working pressure of 250 psi, and must be suitable for a LP gas service, and can't made of a cast iron. It should not be made of a cast iron. Connections to containers must be have shut-off valves, and piping must be wrought iron and steel or brass or copper or aluminum or alloy. So these are the piping materials that should be used for supply of the gases. And piping must meet ANSI standards. Vapor piping or pipe joint must be suitable for operating the pressures, and tubing must be seamless, and fitting must be appropriate for the operating pressures of the gases. So these are the very important safety rules that should be followed for maintaining the gas, supplying the gases, storing the gases. And the use of threaded cast iron pipe fittings is prohibited because of the leakage incidents. Strainers, regulators, meters, compressors, and pumps are not to be considered for pipe fittings. These are the different types of storage or maintenance of the LPG accessories. LPG gas hose must be made up of a materials resistant to the liquid or vapor LP gas. Hose subjected to the container pressure must be marked LP gas and LPG within a 10 foot of intervals. Hose and hose connections must meet the bursting pressure requirements, and containers and vaporizers must be provided with a safety relief valves, and the safety relief valves must be spring loaded type. Usually if you fix uh, the hose to the new gas cylinder, at the time there will be fixing knob, we can come across there is a ball bearing spring suspended regulatory valves will be there, so that will fix to the cylinder properly without any leakage. Safety release valve must be spring loaded type, The valve must allow free venting to the outer air at least 5 feet away from the building opening, and the rate of discharge must meet the specifications of the regulation. Safety reservoirs must be marked with information about the discharge pressures and rates. All piping hose must be tested after the assembly. These are the safety rules and regulations that should be followed.